Hello everyone! So this is a crazy video. Like, I actually got hyped not only watching the episode but also seeing the preview at the end. I want to be doing a breakdown on everything. So I do actually have a news video I did before, which I'm going to link in the description, and I'll leave a pinned comment. As well, if you want to know how to watch Beyblade Burst GT, I will also leave a link in the description how to watch Beyblade Burst GT for free. If you don't want to go watch the whole thing, get Proton VPN, go to Beyblade.jp, and then I have to go to the Core channel, whatever, and they basically have a thing on it. So, we're going to get started with the episode. So the episode is episode 24, Clash in the GT3. So, Drum they're doing this thing where, like, okay, so every time they pull, like, the ripcord thing, they have to go to that location or whatever, they advance, right? So Drum got where Pot was, I think, the last episode or the episode before that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Pot is waiting. Okay, so they're all doing the thing at the start, sorry. Aika does the countdown, then after they pull and they switch. Drum has a little gag moment where he goes to a volcano where it explodes, and then after he's like, oh my god, my friends are battling, yay! And then after he falls down, which is pretty funny. So then after, it's Delta versus Pot, and then after he's like, hey, I want to see your gold turbo, and he's like, oh. So the Drum comes in and he's like, hey, I'ma beat one of you. Aight. So then after, there's this funny scene where Pot's sort of like a little trickster, and like his hand comes off and everybody's freaking out, and he's like, just kidding. And Delta's like sick of his stuff already. So they're gonna do battle, and when he peeks into Delta's aura, he notices that it's very, like, evil. He can tell that Delta does have an evil presence. So he gets ready with his launcher, and it's Venom versus Heaven. And get this. So, Heaven's right there, it's going through a few hits, and then after he does, he activates his Heaven Wings, right? So then after he's like, no, this is my chance. Now, Diabolos. Then after Heaven gets hit, flipped up in the air because it does the reverse guard thing. Because Pegasus then after counters with like this really cool move called Pegasus Thunder. Charges at it and knocks out Delta. Score is 0-1. Aiger's like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Delta talks to Diabolos. Diabolos is like, bruh, we gotta win, and we're gonna destroy them. And he's like, alright, I like the sound of that. Next round, he gets a lot more menacing. He's like, I'm gonna destroy your bay. They're battling. It's a race versus Heaven. I'm so excited right now, because look, he does the boat thing, and then after he does like the reverse guard thing, just look what happens. This hit right here, reverse guard, right? And then after he's like, no, Diabolos, come on! He does a thing where Vanguard, like, slingshots to Heaven, hits the wing recovery, and he's like, no, you're not gonna escape from me that easy. And dude, Aiga's getting, like, some flashbacks to Phi with how evil this guy is. His Diabolos avatar comes out, and he's like, no, it's no use, you're not gonna win. He attacks him. I can't remember if he even did Gold Turbo. I don't think he activated even Gold Turbo. And then after, basically, Pegasus does burst, and he's smiling, and he's like, that's the fate of those who try to challenge me. Now, the next episode preview is a challenge to Aiger. So get this. This is where we get to finally see Union Achilles, which I think should make sense, because, what is it? Next week is the 20th, which means that they have to show off the bay. Of course, it makes sense. So check this out. He's going up against Amane, which totally called it. He's going at it. I think Amane is going to do his guard, and look at this. This is Aiger in his powered-up states. Now, yes, they did reuse the animation on both that and his avatar attack, but it's so cool seeing Aiger, and he has the cool aura effects when it comes out. And look at this. Look at the new Achilles avatar. It looks so sick. And look at what he does. He activates Gold Turbo, and I flippin' called it. I called it. I said Aiger was going to activate Gold Turbo because it would be so stupid if he couldn't. So get this. So now moving on. That was the episode. That was the preview for next week. Alright, you know, bada bing, bada boom. We're going to do a battle in a second. What was at the end, Zankye? There's usually something always new at the end. So, if you saw my previous news covering the 4-pack, which was, I think it was... apparently, by the way, with that 4-pack thing, the parts... instead of it being Regalia Genesis, I think it's with the Greek Y. I think that's Gamma. And Prime Apocalypse is spelled with the Alpha A, right? So basically, these bays have an infinite lock system. What does that mean? I want you to look at this. All right, so first off, we know for sure the disc is now confirmed to be 0. Look, they start turning it around. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. How did he turn it all the way around? What? That just does not make any sense. I can't understand that. So this is what the infinite lock system means. That means that Prime Apocalypse and Genesis, whatever you call it, because it's with a Y, it's not with a G, that's a mistranslation. I don't remember where I read it from, but I know for a fact it's with the Gamma Y. Those two bays have the infinite lock system. Which, what is the infinite lock system, right? That's what somebody's gonna be asking me right now. What is the system? What is it supposed to be? Yada yada. Okay, so let's think about it like this. Infinite lock means that no matter what, the bay can't burst, correct? But my theory is this. Do you see how the weird sword parts there kind of looks like there's like a little push tab? My theory is this. The only way you can win is if you manage to get an impact on the tip of the sword. Maybe. I don't know yet. That's speculation. All I know is that this is supposed to have super, super strong attack. It's in the shape of Excalibur, obviously. This bay looks sick. I think, personally, the infinite lock system... I know this is a bit jumpy because I said the same thing with, I think, Lord Spriggan. Okay, Joker really changed the meta for the good for Beyblade Burst, right? Because then after it gave more of a chance for people to make different competitive combos. Alright, then after Lord Spriggan came out, Lord Spriggan was really good, right? Now think about these two bays. These bays, even if there's maybe some way, like maybe we hit it a certain way it can burst, it's going to be almost impossible. Which means no matter how many hits these bays take, you can't beat it. Now, I'm pretty sure the black one doesn't come with the thing. I'm pretty sure it's the white one that comes with the infinite driver. But that is so crazy. How is this gonna work? I don't know how the thing is supposed to work. I don't know how the tip is for the I don't know if it's a motor tip. I don't know what it is. All I know is I think it's like 3 batteries. I think 3 LED batteries, LED batteries. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. October, factually, not even like fake hype, is going to be a great month for bays. I don't know how the meta is going to adapt to this because that means November has to count. I think November also has the driver that's also in that 4-pack. I don't know. I think these bays maybe are going to have a way where they have an infinite lock thing, but I think there's going to be some easy weakness that can stop them, or maybe not. Maybe these bays will be truly invincible. Who knows? For right now, let's just get this over with. Because I'm on that hype right now and I can't think. Also, by the way, I'm calling it right now. It's going to be Delta versus Aiger in the probably, if it's not the next episode, the episode after that. And then after it'll be Drum versus Aiger. I don't remember the episode order. Don't quote me on that. That's why I'm saying off of no memory. But overall, no, the episode actually was good because for starters, it sort of builds up. It sort of builds up the fact that Delta is going to be sort of like the Phi of like GT maybe. Even though he doesn't, even though Delta doesn't really break bass, he's like shown that his resonance is really powerful. And he really just does a Phi strategy. Look at that. That was really cool. So you gotta tell me, what do you think of Delta, and who do you think, how long do you think Delta will last? Do you think Delta will push Aiger, or Aiga if you want me to say that, into his power mode? Or you think Aiga will just use speed mode and Drum will force him to use his power mode? Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comments. That darn Awakening Bay got stuck on the thing when I launched it. Hold on. Let me know in the comment section below. Look, I don't have Gold Turbo Union Achilles, but I do have this match. Alright, that's it. That's hype. Don't want to take any more of your time. I was awesome. Episodes got me hyped. Infinite lock system. What does it mean? Can't drag this video on to 10 minutes. Just kidding. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'm on that hype train, so woo!